All right. Hello and good evening. Wow. Again. Hello and good evening. Welcome to Kaka Computer Adventures with me, Bana. Again, we are back here playing Divinity Original Sin 2. And in our last game didn't record. That's the problem. In our last game, which was technically the video before this, we managed to get to talk to the guys here sa hideout, sa mga seekers, and binigyan tayo ng quest to find Sir Gareth, which we found Sir Gareth already. But uh, after a lot of really tough battles, this was the last one. We managed to help out Sir Gareth, tapos he's back in that um in their hideout, so we will be going back to meet him there and see what our next move is. And we're back here.
Blessed
Finally
Armadia,
get out of here.
grant
Now that
these
Gareth
soldiers
is
your
back.
protection. I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
There you are.
I pray you see them.
Hold it together, Leia. You're doing great. Welcome, my friend. Enjoy the quiet while it lasts. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Finally get out of here. Now that
Okay.
Gareth's returned.
You can't hide here forever.
There is no shame in finding solace in shelter. Or do you feel much guilt in enjoying the peace of the sanctuary? Here, we stand less chance of catching Dallas's eye. These horrors she commands, Shriekers she calls them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that moves near. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
So,
I pray you will
you have
strengthen
plan?
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these Shriekers. Purging ones that steal source from its host.
no curse.
I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those Shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
Yeah, could help you end the Seekers in this Shriekers problem. Okay yung title for this vid, ah. The Seekers, Shriekers.
I can't imagine anyone more capable. Lucian truly shines his light on you.
Grant these soldiers your
See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure. The Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander's Shriekers will rot. We'll turn the tides, my friend. Divine be praised. Glad you're with us, Leia.
Thank you, Gareth. I can't wait to go home.
So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought to see him again. You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength.
Is there anything you can do?
Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do.
Intelligence, persuasion? Yes.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path.
No time.
I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Braccus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could.
Okay.
Gareth failed to reach the armory in time.
The Vault
But there
of
is another
Braccus
vault
Rex.
hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help.
Okay.
Armadia's blessings on you. But pray, a moment. This vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars. If you return these to me intact, I could make an offering of them to Armadia. Her blessing could
Soul
save
jars,
many
okay.
lives. Armadia's blessings upon your brave soul.
Wait. Wait a minute.
May they be granted the
Hello again,
strength.
sweet one.
What must be done.
There you go. Source Scholar.
Yes, of course, of course.
Nice.
She extends her arms, reaching towards you with a look of total concentration on her eyes. You feel the collar start to
Yay!
twist, a living, writhing thing fighting for survival. With a scream of tortured metal, the collars snap, falling broken from your necks.
No more choking. No more silence. You'll never be a slave to them again.
We're so grateful to be
We're
free.
so grateful to have Gareth back. Thanks to you, we have hope. Thanks to you, we're going home.
Blessed Mother,
The Divine's blessing upon you, friend.
pray to be sought.
Yes, we are collar free.
We can finally get out of here. Now that Gareth is peaceful.
He looks up from his work and grins.
Help you?
Yeah,
Nice
let's
doing business
trade.
with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Glass. Okay, let's end with that. Let's find someone with a magnifying glass.
I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Saan yung isa?
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Trade identifying glass.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
May they have
Are
the
you
wisdom.
Did you see?
identifying glass?
Gareth's back.
May they be granted
He's
the
here to
strength
take us home.
do what must be done. As
Alright.
they search
I
for
told you, lass. We heading home in no time.
May they
you
have
see?
the wisdom.
Gareth.
Nope, too expensive. Alright, what do we need to do?
We can finally get out
So
of here,
find the
now that
Virgin
Gareth's
One.
returned.
The Vault of Braccus Rex. So we need to find that area going to Braccus Rex. So I guess we'll need to continue exploring this. I think ito siya. Let's see where the hand will be pointing. Yes, pointing to this chest. Okay. Uh-oh.
take your all. I am your last breath. I shall take your soul.
Haste. Wow. This one.
I am death and life.
Greet the Reaper for me.
force inside.
Get over here. I'm a lightning this. Yo, one last.
Come hang from your father's shield. Let him lift you on his shoulders.
My father?
Kill us, epic well. Okay, I think I will be taking a break and I'll be right back in a bit. Alright, we are back and we are about to enter the cave. Anyway, about to enter the cave. Hoard of Braccus Rex. So, ito na nga to. Let's see what we can find here. More weapons, I hope. There seems to be a seal. Can't reach. Okay. Whoa.
Hey you! Let me see what you've got under there. Go on. Show me your tits.
Yeah, whatever. There's treasure buried here, and that's what we are after.
Why are you still speaking? How awkward. See, the thing is, just stop. No one cares what you have to say.
Number one.
Still opening that mouth of yours, are you? Careful with that. I quite like the look of it. How awkward. See, the thing is, just stop. No one cares what you have to say.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
You're embarrassing yourself. Leave before you hurt yourself, too.
Oh.
Ha! Here today, gone tomorrow.
An illusion.
Life's a dream.
This fellow must be quite proud of himself.
Okay, so they're all fake, but
Clever.
all right.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that you're not welcome here? You can't teach a fool anything.
Okay. Ha! Let's get haste. And let's do this.
I'm ready.
Tapos, let's move over here. Let's oh jeez. Pala dun. And attack. Wow. Okay, my turn. Let's try teleport. Let's... No, it's too far away. Ay, oo nga pala. Yeah, encourage. And move over here. So now... Yeah, jeez. Okay. Nice. Oh, what was that?
I'll yield to none.
Yun. Crippled. Then another attack. Can we... Out of sight? What the hell? All in. Yep, so yeah, let's use heal on ourselves. This one, target too far. Hey, he's dead. Dang it. Layo. Brr. Let's cast this. You teleport this to here. And okay. Lightning bolt this guy. Tapos.
Glory is mine!
Aha. One more. Then it. Can't do anything. Oh, nice. Abot ba? Guess not. Do I have a staff? I don't.
Worms take you!
Alright. Loot.
That was even easier than I thought.
Mukhang may NPC there. And it's just a rat.
You come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity.
Well, if you help me, we just might.
I cannot help you. I only give the questions. I do not answer them. Braccus has willed it. Trompdoy must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault.
Yeah. We've had the displeasure of meeting him.
Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him.
Okay.
Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely
Yes.
and make your attempt. Braccus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Rot. No. Very off. Bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful. Very bloody awful.
You know nothing. Guess again.
I'll come back to you later.
You dullard. You lack conviction. The doors remain closed to you.
help? I think I would want to talk to this guy. Okay. You know anything about this dungeon?
It's a riddle, isn't it? A conundrum. What's it you'll have to solve?
A clue to this riddle wouldn't go amiss.
I thought you looked clueless, all right? Thing is, it's about the letters, isn't it? One for each thing. Easy.
What? I don't understand.
Yeah, sure. Hope you don't die.
Eyed the rat suspiciously.
Well, nice to meet you too. Rude. Thing.
Road.
Do you wish to move forward?
Yes.
Listen
I
closely
do.
and make your attempt. Brackus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Rotten, bloody awful.
You know nothing. Guess again.
Okay, I'll try again.
Listen closely and make your attempt. Brackus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
A cur is very awful, rotten.
Either you're very good at guessing or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
A scourge, a misery, a blight, a curse, a hex, a devil.
Fool, you are unequal to the task at hand. You will not move forward out of my sight.
Oh no.
Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
A hex, a misery, a curse.
Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoy told you the answers, is that it? Is he hoping you'll... It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely.
All right.
I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can.
So, in your second riddle, why is... What do you mean by the cure to source?
Braccus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the staffs he used myself. They were most impressive.
So, what do you mean when you say Trompdoy was kept here by Braccus Rex?
Braccus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Trompdoy was and is a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Yes. Okay, we continue on.
Open your eyes.
Oh no!
Time to die.
Ah, jeez. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4? Dang it. Okay, let's cast haste.
Glory is mine.
Alright. Let's use slow. No. Oh no. Path is interrupted. -10. Dito na lang. touch. Uh-oh. Three, okay. Three, sige. And crippling blow. Ah, jeez. 4, 2, and provoke. Yes, hit me.
Reveal yourself!
Okay, okay. Let's do that. If they are undead, try ko nga. Let's try to damage one. Alright. That works. You teleport you here. Then all in. Tapos, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. Who's next? Lucy. Okay, one more. Then restoration.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Uh-oh. Sige, let's drink our potions later. Uh, delay our turn. What? Lakas mag-crit ni Losey ah. Crippling blow. And another full pa kasi yung oh shit. Naku. Can we finish this or oh dang. Let's put haste on Losey. Then attack this guy.
Glory is mine.
Do that to have another turn. Right. What? Oh, cool. What happened? Vault of Braccus Rex. We killed Trompdoy. Wow, okay. But we still need to see what's inside this cavern.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
My precious, let's slip a ring in our finger, Band of Braccus. Cursed. Do we though? Sige.
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter.
Ah. The hell did we do? Okay. I am cursed. Shield. Wow. Let's give that to the Red Prince. This plus another melee, or we give it to someone else. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's just keep it first. Magical leather shoes. Sneaking, stout sabatons. Dodging. Okay. +1 necromancer. Sino ba necromancer dito? I don't think anyone is. Oh, you are. Okay, let's do that. And polymorph. No one's polymorphing. Okay, let's finish exploring the cave. Let's see what else we'll find. Ooh, look at that. Eternal Worshipper. Found Gratiana. Soul jar?
That's plenty.
Itong mga to. Okay. I'm having a Cave of Wonders sa Aladdin right now, so just to be safe. Alright, what do we pick up first?
Yes. Is it an audit?
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice. You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Braccus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Braccus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
What? Dami pwedeng gawin. Sige, let's get one.
Nice.
Everybody get one, I think.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Braccus Rex.
What?
He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Lucky find.
Get one.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
He committed these crimes out of pain, not malice. He ought to be forgiven.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
What he did shames his people.
Okay, get one.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Braccus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
Okay, get another. Hey, can talk again.
The vision fades.
I can little but condemn that necromancer's cowardice and greed.
She must have been acting against Braccus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display. She deserves every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
Okay, now for Sabil.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana.
Reach out and rest your hand against the jar.
As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Braccus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
Good find.
The terrible vision fades.
Whatever sin, she can always redeem herself.
Gratiana's life was selfish and hedonistic. No mercy.
Whatever a person may have done in life, they can always be redeemed.
However her life began, it ended well. No one should be damned because of their youth.
The last one.
A soul jar rests between two fallen columns, emanating a faint odor of seaweed and timber.
Pry the jar free.
When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near. Your flag flies for Braccus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection.
Heard it there, where the soul belongs to
To
the
be
light.
soulless is a horrible, empty fate. You seek out Braccus's vault, but the moment you reach the soul jar, he ensnares you. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. Your soul and that alluring armor. The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you, curling up in the bottom of the jar. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
Yank the lid of the jar open and feast on the soul inside. Shatter the jar into 1,000 pieces. 3.
The soul flickers around the jar like a desperate, buzzing insect, but you hold its entire prison between your hands. As the soul spills from the jar, the arm in your bag revolts. It clambers out and falls to the floor.
What?
Shaking fingers fold into a crude gesture, one final insult before the bones go still. You catch the soul cleanly between your teeth and swallow it whole.
No!
So we're intent on keeping us out.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Braccus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
What did you do to earn such punishment?
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
It's the least I can do. I'll break the soul jar for you.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Ooh. Combat helmet. Gear up time. Now it's time to loot the rest of V stuff. Madman's Enclave.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
Ah, there's something strange about this statue.
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
Ooh. Ooh.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
What? Seeing spirits are powers temporarily grant you the ability to see spirits. So learn channel more source. You may one day become able to use this power from within the mortal realms. Understood. Okay, where are the rest though?
The deity's head and hands are missing.
Okay, so nothing's happening. But me, I will go here. Ralik. A new host. Champion of the gods.
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face you.
It's him.
He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you.
Shield yourself. No, raise your own weapon. Whoever figure is going to get challenging you.
The figure plants a foot before you and swings his sword in one powerful, direct strike. You counter the blow and send the figure back a few paces. He springs forward again, faster this time, ready to strike a second blow.
Raise your up, prepared sidestep his attack and strike back. Nope, leap after the way, shouting for him to stop this madness.
The figure charges you head on, ready to plunge the sword into your chest. As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every particle of your body. The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so much as breathe too suddenly, it will slice your jugular with ease.
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down.
Release me if you want to speak to me.
Why should I do as you say? You were so easy to best.
Suit your head. I will slice my neck along and slam the back of head against his face.
He staggers back, holding his nose. The wound on your neck quickly knits together. He smiles.
You may do well after all.
Time for mysteries is over. What are you talking about?
Recognize me. You are my champion, and I am your god.
He lifts his visor. Two deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
Why did you bring me here?
You have brought yourself. This gives me hope.
Oh?
I see a spark in you. The beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I've chosen you. To lead humankind back toward divinity.
This is why you are my selected. My Godwoken.
Godwoken.
I have no doubt. The potential within you is tremendous. Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
Characters. Oh, okay. What sort of power is this?
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. One marked for greatness. One who can either rise to this great task or let her people fall to ruin.
Well, the world is full of humans more capable. Why choose me?
Capability is learned, so too experience. What I need is not the wisdom of experience, but the fire of potential. This I see within you. Above all my many children, I hope I am not wrong. Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape the grasp of those who would do you harm. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people.
I've made friends here. I care for them and would see them safely out of harm's reach too.
Ralik visibly bristles at the mention of your companions.
I am not the only of the seven seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned by powers that threaten the very existence of our race.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a relentless, bloodless battle.
Times have changed. The gods are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, if you fail, our race may well be lost. A father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed, if you choose it. Do not disappoint me.
Bless. Oh.
It's still there, Quercus. Do you think it'll ever leave us in peace?
What?
You hear a sharp chittering from the ground. It seems your squirrel friend is having an argument with his cat. After a quick back and forth, the squirrel throws up its paws and reaches out to touch your foot. You feel a strange new power fill your body. The squirrel sits back, sulking, and the cat struts away cheerfully.
Erratic Wisp skill book.
Sibyl is pensively tracing a new name on her arm, gilded letters in an ancient alphabet.
Wonder what the letters say.
Sibyl. My own name. A little gift from Tyrsendilius. Leave it to a god to be overly dramatic.
I don't quite understand.
Don't read too much into it. Must be a celestial party game. Or maybe he wanted to teach me a lesson. If the latter, he has much to learn.
Okay, so I have a new skill. Bless. Can I do that on myself?
Bloody ring! It's loose.
Ah, there we
Get
go.
off me and stay off.
Not enough source points. Oh. How do I get source points back? Alright, let's continue on. It's still sealed though. Ah. Duh. So we are going back now to where this the Seekers report what we have done and give the jar to Gratiana and the wand of purging to what's his name? What's his name again? Sir Gareth. Okay, so we will take another break and we shall continue on in a bit. Alright, now we're back from our break and we are also back to the encampment of Sir Gareth. Let's just report to him and to Gratiana if we can find them.
What word do you bring?
Informs Sir Gareth that
May they be granted the strength to do what
I've been to the Hall of Echoes.
You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as through you.
Yes, I see something there. But it's not for me to say. I must get you to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance, one of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken.
I also found a wand.
I had no doubt. You bring me hope, Sorcerer. I'll gather the other Seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Okay.
Gareth's voice echoes throughout the Enclave with such command it could rouse a fawn to action.
We move, Seekers. Now is the time to resist. The Lady Vengeance will be ours.
Alright, so we move with Sir Gareth in attacking the what's that called? The ship. Saan yun? Call to arms. Lady Vengeance pala yun. We plan to attack the Lady Vengeance with Sir Gareth and the Seekers. But we will save that for our next video. Ano muna, build up ng suspense Mano's suspense. I'm losing that word again in my vocabulary. So we'll build up the suspense until our next video. If you enjoyed this um, chapter of our adventure in Divinity, please do give this video a thumbs up. Tapos, share it around the internets as well. That would be well appreciated. Tapos, it would help the channel if you would subscribe. And check out my other videos here. I am also in Facebook and in Twitch doing live streams. So you can check me out there as well. Also, Puro Kaka Computer Adventures is the name. So you won't miss it out. So yun, so this has been the Banag of Kaka Computer Adventures, and I will see you again in our next adventure here. Bye! I'll just set up the stuff of my party before we head out to Sir Gareth.